If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. I think it's starting to become the most unrelatable Road to Glory on the internet, though. I'm happy to take any sort of title I can get, to be honest, so I'll take that, you know. Yeah, we've put FIFA points in, and a few people have been less than shy for mentioning it. A few people have messaged me saying it's unrelatable and how putting FIFA points in has ruined it. And to be honest, I kind of agree with the sense of it's not like my other Road to Glories and everybody else's Road to Glory where you start an account and don't spend a penny and then try and build it up. Yeah, I know that, but that's not the whole point, and that wasn't the point of it when I first started. Just to reiterate once more, the whole point of this when I first started was just to get Diogo Jota to 1,000 games and as many goals and assists as we possibly can. I wasn't planning on running any Road to Glory this year whatsoever. The thought of playing Foot Champs made me feel sick, gave me anxiety and all the rest of it, because I hate champs with a passion. But this year, actually, not as much for some strange reason. But I wanted to do a Road to Glory. I couldn't afford to buy another game and to do a sort of free-to-play, and I wouldn't have had enough time to play across 2 accounts and so on and so forth. So this was the best compromise we could come up with. So I quite like it. I won't lie to you. Playing everything on one account is nice. I've not done it for a good 3 years, and I really like it. I'm seeing the coins fly up because of the amount of objectives that I'm completing, the amount of packs that I'm managing to open all on the one account. I'm just building 2 player packs just because I can. We're packing insane stuff. Were this a Road to Glory only account where we didn't spend any money and I only played like not a little amount, but I only played a few hours a day or something, which is what I would normally do, the account would not be anywhere near where it is now, and I don't think I'd be enjoying it as much. I am loving this right now. So if you guys are enjoying it, it would mean a lot if you could hit the like button, comment with any questions you feel the need to ask in the comments, and I will get to them, such as today. We are going to go through the comments. These are champs games. I'm not going to give you an update as we go along. I'll just show you right at the end where we finished. It's pretty obvious where we finished. But Don Weezen says, yo, just get Dybala in your team. To link Ronaldo in. Also, go ham on the 2 rare gold player packs. They're ridiculously good this year. Keep up the great work, TVM. I agree. We opened 2 player packs in this episode. We get some nice things. One of which, my arse nearly fell out. Honestly, it was ridiculous. I thought, no, not again. You'll know what I mean when we get there. Speaking of the Dybala, I've decided, finally, that I'm going to allow myself 1 player that is purchased off the market. I am going to go into the market and buy 1 player every time that we play a game. Well, not every time, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to have 1 purchased player in the team at any one time. The bench, first owner. The starting 10, first owner. 1 player is allowed to be purchased. I think that makes sense for a lot of reasons, really. One of which is because it gives me that little added, I can go onto the market and buy things, but it's not like I'm going to have to go on the market and buy a full team. Because what I like about that is we have 1 player and 1 player only. So at the moment, I need a new centre-back. Tomori is decent, but he's not good enough for the level that we're going to be playing against next week. He was barely good enough this week. It's not going to be good enough next week. The problem with Tomori is, and buying someone to replace Tomori is, it's not going to give Ronaldo a link. I'd like to be able to give Ronaldo a link. So do I go for a centre-back that is going to be nothing to do with Ronaldo, or do I go with someone else who may, like Dybala, for example, who will give Ronaldo a link? But then if I get Dybala, will he link to anybody else? I don't know. Exactly. That is going to be the problem, but that's going to be something that I'm going to look forward to trying to work out over time. Now, of course, I can buy and sell the player. So, for example, if I want to put him in there and like immediately works and I like him, and then in 3 or 4 games' time I decide, you know what, I don't like him anymore. I've got a hair like dangling, and it's gone. But as soon as I start talking, it'll reappear again. No, it's fine. We're good, I think. So yeah, I can in 3 or 4 games after I buy him. No, it's back again. Mad. Maybe I decide to sell him, and then that's it. You know, maybe we go and buy a different player. But there's only one in the team that is purchased at any one time. And it doesn't have to be in the starting 11 if I've got a full... It doesn't have to be a purchase player in the team, but if I've, maybe I put him on the bench, it doesn't have to be in the starting 11 or at all. If I've got everyone I want and I don't need to buy anyone, I won't do it, but we'll see. I'm not going to go out and buy someone who's 500,000 coins or 1 million coins because, yeah, I can do that, but I know this Road to Glory isn't relatable. We have Ronaldo and we have loads of other high-end players, but I don't want to make it, like, super over the top. I don't want to go and buy... So I don't know what this team was either. I've got a theory. I think this guy had finished his games and thought, you know what? I'm going to go into a game with a silver team and I'm going to try my best. And in the end, I probably will give my opponent the win. But I'm just going to try and see how good I am and maybe give him a game and scare him a little bit. And to be fair, this guy was decent. But we managed to get 2 crosses in and his goalkeeper and defence were nowhere near good enough and he left. And I'm happy about that. He basically gave me the win, although he did nearly score twice. But, yeah. So, I'm not going to buy a massive player to make the Road to Glory completely unrelatable, because at the moment there is a glimmer of relatability, if that's a word. At the moment I still have that, but we're not going to have that if I go and buy, I don't know, Dalglish or Torres or something. So... I'm going to keep it... I'm not going to set myself a limit, but I am going to keep it quite like a low... Maybe like a Rashford-type character or something. I'm not going to buy anyone until rewards, by the way. We have Division 2 Rank 2 rewards, and we'll have Weekend League rewards as well as any other packs that EA drop between now and then as well. I've recovered my Van Dijk, recovered my Martial, and I've recovered my De Vrij. So 284s and a 90. Hopefully EA drop an SBC today that we can do. Yesterday they dropped nothing. Hopefully we get something. So Shot says, if you're going along the route of having one purchasable player for chemistry, purchase Thiago's ones to watch as a strong link for Jota. That is definitely an option. So there are rumours that EA are not doing the Team 2 or Team 1 and 2 in the same packs at the same time for ones to watch. I thought that they'd already announced that they're going to put Team 1 and Team 2 in packs for maybe a weekend or something. But apparently they're not going to do that, and they're going to start Scream on Friday. I'm not sure how much truth there is in that, but from what people are saying and the code that people have been looking at, it looks like Ones to Watch is going to end this Friday and Scream will start immediately. Don't know. I mean, if I were EA, I would probably start Scream on Monday and put over the weekend. I'd put all the Ones to Watches back in packs, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I don't know how cheap Thiago is. It's a good question, actually. We'll have a look at the end of this. We'll go... No, we won't, because we've got far too many packs to open for us to have a look at that. So I'll look right now, actually. Let's go and have a look at Thiago. I've just clicked the buy in Thiago. Let's go to the ones to watch. How much is he? He's currently got... Wow, I tell you what, that is unreal. He is currently 77,000 coins. That's mad. To be honest, I might buy him. I mean, I might buy him for the account anyway, but then I'll just keep him in the team, keep him in the club, and if I ever need him, he could be the purchasable player. And we, like you said, we do get a nice strong link to Jota. The only problem with that then, of course, is that we don't really need a strong link to Jota, because everyone in the team is either Premier League or Portuguese anyway. What we need is a strong link to Ronaldo. What I need at the moment, I think, is Alexandro, realistically. We'll see. Samuel says, why don't you stream on Twitch anymore? Would be interesting for you to stream Weekend League or just normal games on Twitch. I really don't think there would be added pressure. No, it's not. It's nothing to do with pressure, to be honest. The reason I don't stream is just time constraints. I know it would be... I know it's like, well, you've got to play the game, so why can't you? To be honest, when I play the games, I play one, I'm up out of my chair, I do something. You know, like I've got animals to take care of and other various things. I just don't sit down for too long at a time. So I don't sit here for 3-4 hours in one stint. I will play a game. I will get up. I'll go do something, whether it be let a cat out, let a cat in, feed a cat, wash dishes, hoover, whatever. I do random things. And then I'll stop playing. Like yesterday, when I finished my games, I went on. I played 2 games in a row. Then I went and did something. Came back, played another game, went out for a run, came back and played a game. So I don't sit down for that long a period. Plus, it's just, I don't know, I guess that's what it is really. It's nothing to do with not really wanting to. And I'm not ruling it out. Maybe once I get into a groove of doing things, I may end up coming back to Twitch and streaming a couple of hours here or there. It's just finding that rhythm again, I guess. I'm not ruling it out. It would be something I'd like to do, and then for Facebook to come along and offer me like 10 grand to stream on their platform, that would be fantastic. But I don't know. Maybe one day. I have been considering it, so I don't know. Maybe. Am I the only one who's gone terrible at penalties? Says Armas. And yes, penalties are bad for me personally. I cannot score them. We hit goal 3. I had games left. I could have gone goal 2, and I would have been able to do it because I needed 3 wins from 6 games. I finished with 6 left. It was an awful weekend for me in terms of the beginning. Going 7-7 is something that just isn't normal for me. I'm not saying that I'm a fantastic player or anything, but it was a struggle in the beginning, and I wasn't really... It wasn't that I wasn't enjoying it, because I found this weekend far less stressful than any weekend that I think I've played before of Weekend League. I raged once when I threw my hand sanitizer, but apart from that, even some of the games I was losing, I wasn't that bothered, even if I felt like the game was against me in a way. I kind of enjoyed it. Timo Werner is gone now. He's been sold. Why? Because he was tradable, really. That's why we're up to 1.5 million. I've spent about 20k, 25k on these 2 player packs that you're about to see. They are decent. I wouldn't say they're insane, but they are decent. They are better than most people's 2 player packs, that's for sure. I will be doing more, but I'm not sure whether I'll do more before rewards, because rewards are going to be quite sexy. We've got 6 35k packs to open. We'll have 4 15k packs. We'll have 50k pack and maybe a couple of other things as well. By then, I'm hoping to hit something decent in objectives. I'm quite close to like 100k packs and stuff. So yeah, we're going to have a lot for Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday as well. So first board is a French CDM. It is going to be Matuidi. Not fantastic, but a board's a board. When you see French board, I'm quite literally hoping for striker Monaco, not striker Man United. That would have been absolutely tragic. But yeah, I am hoping to see Ben Yedder come out of one of these 2 player packs at some point. But the hand sanitizer comment. We got goal 2 this weekend, says Knuckleball Twins. That is fantastic. Yeah, the Rivals match system is something that I want to talk about in sort of decent detail. This was my first walkout. Portugal, right wing. I've never been so happy to see right wing Portugal right wing in my life. If that was Ronaldo, I would have turned the game off. We've already packed him untradeable. We did it with Van Dijk. I honestly thought Ronaldo was coming out of that. As soon as I saw that Portuguese flag, I mean, it would have been insane for a title, and it would have been funny, but it would have been very frustrating. That, though, it's not expensive, but it's a good card, and it does give a little link into Ronaldo. I would have to replace Lucas to put him in there, and Bernardo Silva doesn't have the pace, but what I'm thinking is maybe playing right mid as a centre mid, and maybe he replaces, who do we have there at the moment? Lo Celso? Or maybe not, because we get back-to-back walkouts in 2 player packs. Brazil, left wing. No, it's CDM. It's Liverpool. We've packed Fabinho. This account is Liverpool rigged. They are trying to give me all the Liverpool players. All we need now is Mane and Salah, and we're done. I've already packed Gomez on this account, but that was with FIFA points at the beginning, and I sold him. But, wait, was it with FIFA points? I'm thinking it was. It might have been advanced SBCs. I think I'm giving too much credit to the advanced SBCs. I think it was with FIFA points. Anyway, we got ourselves Fabinho. We got the Liverpool pack of dreams. We've got Milner in there as well. But he's only like 30k, but he's now first owner, and he's untradeable, which means I get to keep him in the club for as long as I want. And it means that he's going to play instead of where Hakim Ziyech is actually right now, because I'm in the middle of doing like a little Ziyech review. He replaces Lo Celso, but now Fabinho is going to replace Ziyech, who replaced Lo Celso. So in the midfield, we're going to have Fred and Fabinho holding down that sort of 4-2-3-1 with Lucas. Who do we have in front? Lucas, Jota, Ronaldo, and Martial at the moment is my front 4, with rewards to come. I am kind of hoping that we pack something usable on Thursday. That would be really, really nice out of all of the packs that we're going to open. But I'm not sure. Very, very grateful for everyone who watches this series. Very, very happy that you're enjoying it as much as I am. I genuinely am. Like, I want to go on now and I want to play squad battles just because I want some extra rewards and some extra packs, and I want to work towards the milestones. I hope EA put more milestones in, because a lot of people have already grinded them because they've boosted them. You know, they've gone into squad battles on beginner and they've literally just sat there and scored goal after goal, and they've continuously done it. Yeah, it's a bit like, well, you only got yourself to blame, not doing it naturally and having it complete already. But at the same time, I get it, and it's something that if I had the patience to do it, I would do. Ruvishan says, 6th year watching the channel, your pack luck is always kind of crazy, but EA has red listed you this year. They have indeed. I am very, very grateful for it. Honestly, without the team that I have, I would not have finished. I would not have had a sort of an easy ride in Weekend League, even though I played very badly and I went 7-7 at the beginning. The last day, I just coasted to gold 3, and that's where I wanted to stop anyway. I had no intention of going further. I will at one stage in this Weekend League. If I get a decent start, I will play all my games and go as far as I can go, but I'm happy just to sit at goal 3 and not stress it. But there we go. That, my friends, is gonna end the episode. Tomorrow there may or may not be an episode. I'm not sure, because it depends on if I have anything to show you. Do have a few objectives to work towards, but we'll see what happens. If you have enjoyed today's episode, hit the like button. Let me know where you finished in Weekend League in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.